Did it work?
I think it worked. I think we're on camera. What's up? Hey, we're coming on here right before we do another video. Say thank you for 7,000 subscribers.
Thank you for 7,000 subscribers.
We've been grinding for a couple years. I've been doing this, I don't know, 5-6 years now, and the last 2,000 subscribers has been a grind. Trying to figure out what the audience wants, try to figure out what we're doing, why it's like we were hoping we catch on a little bit quicker. But YouTube sometimes doesn't take that long, it takes longer.
Yep.
And I almost quit twice.
Because of me, he didn't.
Yeah. Almost quit twice. She goes, no, you got all that gear. I spent all it, I got GoPros and microphones but she's enjoying crabs. So this weekend, the grandson, daughter, little nephew, they came over and we bought some crabs from our local guy that we always get them from. We got them from Clayton's farm twice a year?
Twice.
Mm-hmm. But usually when Dave's catching them, David Confair down here on the Eastern Shore, he lives around in East Newmarket, up around that area. We usually get them from him. We paid $80 for a half a bushel. And you can, I don't know if you can see. Can you see?
I don't know if you can.
Show them a couple crabs. That's, wonder how much that is. Some nice crabs. They were all good. And we had, even with all of us eating, we still got, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, what's that, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, almost 13 crabs. And she's going to sit here and eat a couple, and then she's going to pick them, put some meat up away.
Yep, that's what I do. That's what I do.
Well, we got, so we appreciate it. We're really appreciating you guys hanging out with us. We have the regulars, and there's going to be new people in here. Join us in Maryland on the Chesapeake Bay. We're going to take you out and do stuff. Here I'm sitting next to my podcast area where we do the podcast, me and Austin. But as we do the podcast, you can always check that out. It's called Outdoors in Maryland Podcast.
Yep.
It's really weird because I did it for about 1.5 years. I think I did it for about a year. Or maybe 2 years. When I first started, I just had my iPad and then I was able to use my wireless mic into my iPad, which that was a hoot trying to figure out how to do that. But once I figured it out, then that was kind of messed up. So doing that, I told the wife, I said, I really want to have some, a really kind of a quality podcast. I didn't have real cameras because, even though I paid, you paid like $350, $400 for a GoPro.
Yeah.
I got
right?
I got the GoPro 7 was my first camera.
Yeah.
And then I got the GoPro 8. And what I did with that one, I was out commercial crabbing with Rachel, and I zip tied it to her net. So whenever she was dipping on a trot line, I was catching her dipping crabs, but the water was, dirty. You could only see a little bit. But what she was doing is that when she comes in, she slams the net into her box to put the crabs in the box. And I didn't even realize it when I did it, cracked the back of the camera, which I should have had like a rag or something so to save the impact of it. But that was kind of a cool video. And I'm going to be going out doing some commercial crabbing with her this year. But, I bought cameras, and with the podcast, I just I upgraded a camera. It's an old camera. It's a Sony. It's a ZV-1F. So it's just a little bit better quality camera. Mm-hmm. And even though the GoPro gives me 4K, when I'm just sitting here, that's actually good enough quality. I don't really need anything else. But when we were having guests, it was weird. The first one we had a sports reporter from Baltimore talking Orioles and Ravens on the podcast. And man, he was lagging issues. So we had a little bit of lagging and stuff. And so the audio was messed up. And then me and him did one, and then the audio wasn't great. And we're like, even on my end, I'm going like, what the hell what is going on? Just trying to figure stuff out. And I never had any issues because I did it for about 1 year with this new stuff by myself. So I never really needed you know, the GoPro was fine when I just had me and another guest, or from here and having somebody remotely come in. So I didn't really need the GoPro was working perfectly. But now that I want to add me and a partner, and now add a guest, now we got to add more cameras. So I upgraded that camera. I'm looking at another one, but it's you know, it's not cheap, you know, and I'm buying used cameras. So that's a used camera. And there was one I wanted to get, but there's another piece we want to, I got the Rodecaster Duo. Oh, you can't see. She's got my table a little messed up here, but she's got everything covered.
Yeah.
But I got everything covered. I got the Rodecaster Duo, which is, you know, good when it comes to audio. But now that we're going to have at least us and a guest could be up to 3 cameras. And with the GoPros, you can kind of zoom in a little bit, but it's just not, it just wasn't made. So having 3, so we were having so much problem. So then we bring in a country singer. His name's Miggs. He's out of Pasadena, Maryland. He's a country singer. You like country, check him out. Miggs, Miggs, country singer. He's local. Tommy Robinson is with Amped Up Outdoors. That's his son-in-law, and he manages them, I think. And we had him in there. We had an awesome conversation. We actually went to Drug City in Dundalk, and upstairs they actually have a speakeasy. Nice ass place. You go into a drugstore, it's like a mini Walgreens. You know, you can buy your beer on one side, and then you got a mini Walgreens on the other side. But upstairs they have a speakeasy, and it's awesome up there. Audio was horrible. It wasn't matching. We were freezing. And then he brought his guitar out. It was terrible. We couldn't even use the episode. I was so upset that I went. It was really it was my computer. I went to Walmart figuring it was just me, and I just bought a $400 Dell HP. Problem was it didn't have it. So when I'm running the audio system, I'm running a camera, and then I wanted to run a second camera out of it. It was freezing. Wasn't getting to the Wi-Fi, and it was just bad. So I upgraded. I bought a used laptop, and so far so good. But now it's just upgrading the camera. Yeah. We were going to go on location a lot, but it does kind of suck picking everything up, packing everything up, going on location and putting everything out. So I think we're going to set up. We have an extra room. I don't know if we're going to do it in here and set up an area right here, and because we got an extra room that, you know, we have it now, an extra room. Take the bed out of it and maybe make that to where I edit videos and stuff like that. I don't know. So me and Austin have been still getting together. He's really busy. I mean, even though I asked him, he's not only is he kids, wife, full-time job in the Army. He's on deployment or something where he's really busy. So it's been far in between us getting together, but I think we got to August. I think he's done that mission or whatever he's doing in August, so we'll get together more often. But like I said, we're going to be going out, and I think we need to. I needed to realize that our audience is a little bit older. Like I said, we feel like we're 25.
I do.
And in my mind, no, my body don't feel like it's 20.
Mine does.
Yeah. Okay. Sure, it does.
It does.
Does it? It's all in your mind.
Yep, that's what I always say. It's all in your mind.
It's all in your mind.
It's true.
It's funny. But we realized that, you know, our audience is a little older, and I guess that's one of the main things with YouTube is just realizing who your audience is.
Yeah.
And I think what I was doing, I made the mistake not bringing her in there more often.
Who's her?
You.
What's my name?
Huh?
Huh?
What name do we give you?
Crab Queen Slayer.
Oh, is that what it is? But we've been hanging out, celebrating 39 years together. Been hanging out for 39 years. She's been putting up, I mean, look at his face.
And then my birthday's is Friday.
Yeah, birthday, July 3rd. And so I think we're just sitting down just to hang out, so she can hang out with us while she's eating some crabs, but explain that, you know, we're going to try to make this more, there's a channel that I really like and enjoy watching, and I think now she's not really the outdoorsman. Outdoors person. She don't like eating fish.
Who, me?
You know, you don't like eating fish. You don't like eating deer. And she's not really into. She don't mind. We're going to do some fishing together. We're going to make it more like come along, and we're going to go out. I think we're going to go out. I think we're just going to go out on a boat. So I'm thinking maybe, just show you the Chesapeake Bay, and why we enjoy being out on the water, on our boat, just hanging out, catch crabs, maybe fishing, maybe not doing anything, but maybe just going, sitting and eating. Now, my boat isn't a boat where you can just anchor up and spend the night. Well, I guess you could. I watched one guy with aluminum. Don't mess your teeth back up.
It was a shell. It was on this side. I haven't been eating on that side.
Yeah, with the last video, she had she was complaining about her mouth being sore. And then we went crabbing, and every time she was bending over to pick the traps up, she said her head and her mouth was throbbing.
Yeah, I swelled all the way up.
And then by the next 2 days, she was at the dentist because her whole, so she has, what is it called? What is that called?
Oh, it's a 3-point bridge.
It's a bridge here, so she thinks that she ate like popcorn.
It got underneath it.
Yeah, she did something that got in there and irritated, and then it got infected. It all swelled up, so... It was good because we were worried if she would have had dental work. God, man, it's highway robbery.
It is.
Isn't it highway robbery? I mean, they charge you.
They want you to pay up
I
front.
already had one really bad tooth. When she always used to complain about her toothaches, and I just never understood what a toothache was. And then this one I had back here was so bad, nothing was working anymore. I was trying everything. I had no choice. It was bothering me so bad. Yeah. I had to find anywhere just to get it out of my mouth. And that was $250 for them to take like 15 minutes, pull my tooth.
I guess.
They said that, if you go in there, it could be worse. It could be, they could be in there for, really grinding up.
You could go down to the bone or anything.
Yeah, they could be pulling everything out, but it came right out. And
that's a simple extraction.
Thank God, that was, but it's still $250. That was $250 for them to pull a tooth. That's crazy.
It is.
But, so she's better. We took a week off because starting tomorrow, so this is the week of...
the 4th.
The week of the 4th. So this is, what's today's date? 29th? So today's June 29th. And before we go crabbing, I'm going to do a video. We got to get the boat prepared. I got some stuff I've been procrastinating. I've been wanting to take care of stuff all winter. But
it'll be hot, though.
I'm telling you what, man. I know.
104, 106.
I don't know if I could deal... I usually can deal with the cold way better than I can the hot. But it was so cold this year, I didn't even want to go in the garage and work. I can almost tolerate it most of the time during the winter time and go out in the garage and work and stuff. This year that was not happening.
Right.
It was just cold. It was
cold
really,
the year before too.
It was, and that's why I'm hoping this summer has not been. Last summer for almost 2 months, it felt like it was 100.
Wait till July.
Why, I get it. I mean, I understand, but this was like early in the year that
it was in June that it was really
it was like
hot.
105. I mean, for like a month.
Yeah,
it was crazy. And this morning one didn't, even though it's been humid. This morning I woke up and went outside and didn't feel.
Yeah, it's only 88 today.
Yeah, it didn't feel that bad. So I could take that. Well, I could take 80 degrees.
Yeah, it's gonna be 92 or 3 tomorrow. Then Wednesday, I think like 100, and then it goes up again.
Yeah, but
next couple of days.
Yeah, but I. I haven't been that bad because usually when it's hot and miserable, I won't sit outside. I mean, if they just want to sit out on the back porch and when it's humid and you're just sitting there and you're sweating and stuff, that's miserable.
It is.
But
unless you're in the pool.
I'm going to take the worst because I'm going to sit out in this stuff. I got a pool if I need to go out. I got a above ground pool. We can just get in it from now on.
Yeah.
But I want to try to. So we watch the channel. Well, I'm watching K-Fred now. So if you watch K-Fred from Louisiana, I watch him all the time. I use his seasoning. His seasoning is awesome. Check it out, K-Fred, Kendall. Check his video. I'm watching one of his videos. I think he's in Mississippi or something.
I don't know.
And he's catching crawfish and doing all kind of stuff. But he does a lot of cooking, hog hunting, bringing the hogs back, cooking them and all that stuff, fishing and all that stuff. He's about my age. But then we watched a couple they're from Louisiana. It's called That Louisiana Life. We're hoping to collaborate with them somehow. We'll see if they'll be interested. I emailed them today.
Did you?
Yeah. I emailed them an offer. So what you can do now on YouTube is you can invite a collaborator. So what that means is that if they accept, I can do a video and I can invite them to collab. So what will happen is my video will actually go on their channel. And so what it is, so it puts me in front of their audience. Now they have like 100 and some thousand subscribers. I mean, they get 50 to 100 and some thousand per view, and all they do, they just hang out. They just did a video. I just finished watching their video. They went camping. They went out and did some just light camping, nothing, and took some food. And they went fishing. But she don't eat fish. She will not eat fish. She won't eat it.
I'm picky.
You're eating these crustaceans.
I like crabs and I like shrimp. That's the only two things I like.
Just imagine that the fish you eat is crabs.
No, can't do it.
She won't eat fish. She won't.
I can't get past the smell.
Give me a break. This smelled like fish when you took them out of here. You have no idea when it comes to food in this house.
And they're oily.
It used to be.
And they're stinky.
No, they're not oily.
And they're stinky.
No. We did a video and we took up some oh man, what do you call it? Shit, man, where's my phone?
What are you doing now?
LY. So we had LY. It was Bunker, LY. I think they're all the same. And we used that against chicken necks. So here in Maryland, we usually, the main bait, especially for recreational people, is chicken necks. You can use all kind of stuff, but people use fish. I've never used fish before. Now, the one guy said I should have did one chicken neck, one fish, one chicken neck, one fish.
Yeah.
What we did was all fish in one depth and 4 foot.
Yeah.
And then we were in like 5 to 7 foot with the chicken necks. And we weren't catching anything in that depth. But once we started getting into 4 foot, we were catching it. So, I mean, is that a real, I don't know. So next time we'll have to do it that way. We didn't do it. I don't think we did it right. And
Well, that's all right. That's our first time using fish on
and he did well.
in bait.
He did well because the LY is a lot oily. It's oil. It's got oils and stuff in it, so it really gets out there, and the crabs like it. We had to put them in
clam bags.
Yeah. So here, a lot of the commercial guys, they use razor clams. They sell razor clams, and we put them in these bags, little orange bags, and we have snoods on the lines, and we just tighten them up. So we got snoods in our traps, so we put the LY inside these little orange bags. And they're like mesh bags, real tough mesh bags. And then you put them in there. That way they can get at it, but not actually tear it up, because somebody told me once the fish get in there, then they kind of will break up and stuff a lot easier. But 7,001, we got 2 subscribers, and we're trying, hey, we're trying to, I want to retire, just make videos every day,
Yep, and travel.
Yep, we got that. I got a cookbook coming out. I'm almost done. I've been working on that, and I got so mad that I'd stopped working on it for about a month and a half because I did all this work. I tried to transfer it, from the doc to a PDF, and when I did that, somehow the file was corrupted. So it was only like 78 pages or something like that, and it said it was 1,700 pages. So I kept going back, so the file was corrupted. I couldn't work, so I had to almost go back the other day. My daughter went through it and kind of just glanced through it and everything. The cookbook is our recipes and then recipes that we've tried. Now, like I said, I'll be honest with you. A lot of our recipes are pictures that we took of the food. I'm not a professional when it comes to, when we do thumbnail. We're not a professional when it comes to pictures because we're either using our phone and stuff. So I took the pictures of our food and I put it into AI, which made them look better. We used our plates, so it made it look more professional. And I'm honest with that. There's some stuff, we here in Maryland, we have the pit beef is really popular in Maryland, chaps and stuff. We got Baltimore City. I grew up not that far away from Baltimore City, and while we were down there all the time, whether we were down on our bikes or driving or working, whatever, they always had places, and he would sell lake trout, which is whiting, and so we kind of put a recipe in for that. Orange crushes, from Harborside in Ocean City, and stuff like that. Something had fun with Baltimore ties.
Yeah.
So it should be nice. I was just adding pictures to it.
And our crab soups and stuff.
Yeah, crab soups, crab cakes.
Yeah.
You know, mac and cheese, and we got mac and cheese and crab dip and turtle soups in there because all the soups that we did. I've had turtle soup, was really good. I went to a
Poor turtles.
the one guy cleaned out his pond, and they take the turtles and they cook them, snap a turtle.
That's
stuff.
nice. I don't like to hear that.
Well, I guess if they're overabundance, sometimes you gotta control them
Turtles
somehow.
are so cute.
I know. I heard they're dirty.
They're cute. They'll pee on you. I was peed on.
From
Remember when I went to go get chicken necks and it was in the middle of the road?
Okay, pee on your feet?
On my leg and my feet.
Really?
And I had to go in her store and clean up.
Yeah, turtle was in the middle of the road, so she went and got it to put it.
And then it went right back there after I left. I was like, "This is crazy," because I put it in like that place.
Yes, whatever way it's going, you got to put it.
Well, I
across
thought
the
I
street.
did. Yeah, I put it
If
across
you put
the
it
street.
back to where it was, then it's just going to go back through there. It's mating,
I know it.
I think it's mating season.
I know it probably got killed. I know it did. I know.
Yeah.
It's sad.
So we want to thank you again for the subscribers. We hope that if you're watching this and you don't know who the hell we are, I'm Sam. That's Lori.
I'm Lori.
We live here in Maryland. We like to spend time on the Chesapeake Bay, just kind of chilling out and doing stuff. I think we're going to spend more time just riding around and showing you some of the rivers and just spend a day. Grab a fishing rod, maybe not. Maybe just take a lunch. Maybe go to a restaurant or something by boat. Now my boat's more of a
Bass boat.
Yeah, it's kind of like a bass boat. It's not like a cruising boat, but still.
It gets us to where we got to go.
Yeah, if it's not too rough out, it's not too bad out. Usually the rivers were good. The rivers don't get too bad where I'm at. You know, you can be 20 some mile an hour and it won't be that bad at all. But once you get out on the bay, did you just chip your teeth again? I just heard you crunch or something.
Over here.
Take it easy. Don't chew so hard.
It's a shell.
I know, but be easy.
And on this side. And we're going.
Well, we are working on some videos. I need to put this one out just because we're chilling out. I wouldn't say we took off, but we had family come, the grandson, everybody come down, and because I had work to do in the house. I had some work that I have to finish in the house. I'm going to spend almost 6 hours or more cleaning up my St. Bernard. She needs to be cleaned, deshedded, and we usually take her to get her done. Every 3 months, we take her to get cleaned up because once she really starts getting thick, her hair gets thick, that undercoat is something terrible. Well, it's been like 6 months at least because her hips are so bad she can't. She's going to be 11. She's going to be 11, and she can't stand up that long. And now I'm realizing they actually have a something that can hold her back end up.
Harness.
It's like a harness where they can hold her back up. And now we're going to take her and let her get her shaved like we normally do in the summertime. But I'm going to give her. It's going to take me 3 hours. Once I get all.
It's 3 to 4 hours there too.
Yeah. Once I wash her up and get her most of that undercoat. Then when I'm blowing her out, drying her off, a lot of that hair is going to go everywhere. So hopefully it'll be a little bit lighter on her.
Yeah.
She looks like a mess. I feel bad as a dog parent.
She's beautiful though.
She's a little natty and but she's still one of the best dogs we've had.
Oh yeah.
But we thank you
Little Henri.
Yeah, we thank you for hanging out. We got some videos coming. If you got any ideas what you want to see down here on Chesapeake Bay, just us crabbing. If you want to see us crabbing and. I do got one video I've never done. I've seen it a couple times. We're going to do it. We're going to try it. I think we're going to try grilled crabs. Take them out and grill them on the grill.
I guess.
With some Old Man butter.
Yeah, we can
in
do
the center of it. That sounds kind of cool, huh?
I think. I'll let you know.
Yeah, because we're try something different. Like I said, we always say the crab meat. We do stuff with our crab meat, but But if there's something you want to see us do, or you just want to see us do this and just hang out every once in a while, maybe go out, sit on the boat, and just bullshit.
We do.
Like we do. Thank you. 7,000. It took almost 6 years. 1,000 subscribers a year. So like I said, we're grinding out. Hopefully this will be one of them times where we start rolling and snowballing and we get more people to come in and hang with us. All right? See you later. We'll talk to you on the next one.
Bye.